Hey, good afternoon. It's Tuesday after the market close. Here it's about 2 p.m. I just wanted to get you guys a quick video out and talk about what's happening after the long weekend. We had freezes in Argentina that's putting some pressure on the bean market. It gapped up overnight over the night on last night and then rallied. Uh, we tried to sell it off during the day, but then it rallied back right after the inspection numbers came out. We had strong bean inspections last week, so pretty strong in the old crop market. We'll have to see what comes from here. What I've got the May bean chart pulled up here, and as you can see, we have like a 3-cent gap in here. So what's the gap mean? Is it a breakaway gap, or is it a measuring gap, or is it an exhaustion gap? Time will tell. We'll have to keep our eye on it. As some of you know, in some of our specs, we've been short futures and long calls. We rolled those calls to May. So today we did take half those March futures off. We look to move them all out to May and be short May futures at some point. We're going to kind of see what happens tonight and go from there. But one thing I want to point out is if you look at like the RSI, all your oscillators down here, they're all showing the same kind of. We're getting lower values down here on the RSI as this thing has moved, kind of crept up. And I want to show you something on the run up, back here in 21. As you can see down here, they kept getting higher and higher with these moves, right? And so when we got towards the top, they started getting lower and lower, and then you had this drop. So that's what's really making us not want to get exactly straight long on this deals, because we keep getting lower and lower numbers on all the oscillators. So it would seem that this might be an exhaustion gap. Again, price action is going to have to tell us that, but we'll have to keep an eye on it and keep you guys informed as that moves forward. One thing I also want to point out, if I can, here's the soybean meal chart. This is the March contract. I haven't pulled up the other one yet. And as you can see, had the big run up, but again, you got your MAC, you got your RSI down here. They keep getting lower and lower on the run up here. And another thing to point out, last known the funds were long 150,000 contracts of soybean meal. That is more than it's traded during the day. So if they decide they need to get out, that could get pretty ugly pretty fast. So, and obviously that's not going to keep the bean price up if the meal market starts to tank. So I'd just be very careful with straight long beans at this point, and keep your eye open and see what happens. To corn, if I can find it here, let's see. Here's the March contract of corn. We did roll a lot of our positions out today. We rolled them to May. So let's go ahead and pull that chart up. We're staying short futures and long calls as a spec in corn right now. It's just not really doing a whole lot. We're stuck in this trading range from about 665 to 685. So above here, especially 692. We've been preaching 692 a long time. We're gonna stay mostly short, but below 692. The corn inspection numbers are not good. We're way behind year on year. Exports on corn. The only thing that's probably really holding this corn market up is the bean price. So at this point, probably got to watch beans. If beans break, corn's going to. I think corn's just trying to hold on to its acreage that it's got, expected for planting at this point. Not a lot of news right there on corn yet. Wheat, March contract is running out, so let's just go ahead and look at the July contract. Again, it just barely held this high over here, but it's still inside the cloud. It tried to break out and went back into it today. Had a reversal on the chart. We're just kind of in a holding pattern right here, and kind of see where it goes with this cloud. going to have to be long above it, short below it, more than likely. Even short below this 929 level in July is probably a good area to also make sales if it does come up here and bump these 906 to 929. So stay tuned. We'll try to keep you informed. If you have any questions or positions you're in that you need any type of help with, don't hesitate to reach out and see if we can walk you through that. Have a great day. And trading in futures carries significant risks. Trade in light of your financial conditions. And talk to you later.